earlier in their life wanting to die was now, I don't want to die, I want to live. And how impactful that was. So when I say this movie is not really about dying, it's about living. It's about living and loving better. Andrea talks about the diagnosis of cancer being the catalyst for living, for giving themselves and everyone else permission to live better. So they recite a lot of their poems in this. One of my favorites is Goosebumps, or there's Andreas's, they hold the world championship for number of goosebumps. And the poem going along with that is everything in their life that gives them goosebumps. It's incredible. But one of the other poems, Tincture, I wrote a quote that I loved here. The soul misses the subbed toe. The soul misses the funny bone and misses every day the body was sick. I mean, these are things that we take for granted, right? The body has to experience so much pain in our life. From emotional pain to physical pain, all kinds of pain. We stub our toe, we bang our funny bone, we get sick. In that poem, Tincture, I talk about how the soul misses those things, which brings forward a whole feeling of gratitude for life that we wouldn't otherwise have if we didn't realize that when the soul leaves the body, when we move on or whatever happens after life, nobody really knows, but the soul would miss those things. And if the soul would miss those things, if we believe that that's possible, and I'm not saying you have to believe that it exactly is that way, because who knows? Nobody can tell us for sure. But if it's possible that that is what happens, that the soul could be missing those parts of living and life, then what would we do now with our lives if we were fully present and aware of experiencing every moment as if it was our last? The most mundane, everyday things could become incredibly magical. Everything can be seen through the eyes of a poet, even if we aren't poets. I think in order to create art like Andrea did, we kind of do have to see every moment as if it is our last. Being able to observe and then fully feel everything in that moment, just feel it. And we can complain about a lot of things. We can complain about the state of the world. We can complain about our bodies. We can complain about the aches and pains. We can complain about our kids, about the dogs barking. We can complain about how tired we are. And yet we can also say that it's possible that the soul will miss all of that. And I think that's what this documentary is really about. And it's kind of offering us an example of not waiting for dying to live better, to live in happiness, to choose happiness. And so I just want to give everybody an opportunity to express the feelings and thoughts that came up for you when you watched this movie.